check. Test 1 2. Check check.
Yep. Oh, that was okay.
Yep. No, it's up. Check check. It should be good.
Excellent. That'll work. Okay, I'm gonna move this chair out of the way.
Did you guys practice? You know how to make eye contact and enunciate?
Let me get you guys framed up here. So.
I didn't practice. I'm feeling better. But you're not a 14-year-old boy.
Well, Bob's been out of town all this month, and so I've been doing all the radio interviews, and usually he's my live interview person because he's so much better on the fly and is better at like forming vocab words and stuff. And especially with my PTSD now, it's like sometimes I can't like get my brain to process. But I did okay yesterday.
You did fabulous.
So I'm like,
Always your toughest critic, so.
yeah. So I'm like, this is outside of my comfort zone without like my rock standing right
Well, it's
there.
kind of fun, cause I was watching some from years past, like it was Neil out at the Diamond or whatever, like he was always the one doing the interviews. But
Yeah.
I know you speak at a ton of events,
I
so.
do.
But that's where you're saying you're prepared and you know what you're talking about. I
And
get
I
it.
always have a script.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I don't always read it, but I always have it.
Cam one.
I usually have it like if I'm ever to give a speech, I have it and then I kind of just go rogue a little bit usually,
Yeah.
like as long as I have the gist of it. But it's kind of scary to give me free reign. I so want to announce at one of the games. I want Keith and I to announce. We had so much fun doing scoreboard in Edina that I'm like, they've got to give us a microphone.
Just stand behind the game changer phone.
Yeah, if you wanna do it.
Yeah, you can do
So
that.
we have someone coming out on Saturday to do some of the games. He called some last
Okay,
year. to have
you're
fun.
Tate. You're Tyler.
But
I'm Adam. Did I tell you that already?
I think so.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I'm gonna talk to Keith.
Tyler. Tate. I'm just making sure I got this down.
And then not
Okay.
only recruiting,
Tyler.
but doing
You're Tate.
other stuff.
This is Tate. He's got some curly hair over here, number 13. Tyler's number 22.
I have the buzz.
He's got the buzz. Okay.
Bleach buzz, actually.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, geez. Look at that. Looking like the real Slim Shady over here. Okay.
Oh, yeah, our fundraiser guy does that.
Uh, all right. I'm going to make sure our audio's coming in.
He ended up getting himself a little mic, so it comes through better over all the hockey noise.
Let's picking up our.
He's pretty intense about it.
Oh.
I'm going to get you guys a little mic check here. Hey, let's get a little mic check here for Tyler and Tate. Let's see. Tyler, right? I was testing you. Tate. Yeah, count to 10 in that thing for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Awesome.
7.
All right. Tate, go for it.
Not date.
What the heck? Okay, Tyler, they're both T's. It's throwing me off. Okay.
Alphabetical order, left to right, Tate, Tyler. There you go.
Okay. Stage left or stage right? I don't know. All right, Tyler. You already who's Tyler?
I am.
Okay, you're Tyler. Okay, Tyler, go ahead and count to 10 in there.
1, 2.
No, you got to hold the mic. There you go.
1, 2.
Okay,
3,
well, he's coming in.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jeez. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put the slate up, and I think we're about ready to rock here. Okay, so I'm gonna do with the players, and then we'll do. Okay. We'll do. All right, so let me get this over here for me. See, just whoever's talking, hold it, you know.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Welcome into Valley News Now. I'm Adam Shalafu, and today we have a couple special guests in the studio talking about the youth baseball tournament coming up this weekend, raising awareness for suicide prevention. 47 teams, 700 plus players coming to Fargo, North Dakota. It's the 4th annual Liam G. Med Baseball Tournament, taking place Friday to Sunday. That's June 7th through the 9th. Sponsored by PCL Construction. We got a couple of stars from the Diamond joining us in studio. We got Tyler, we got Tate. Who's Tyler? Who's Tate?
I am Tyler.
All right, let's talk into the microphone here, boys. There we go.
Tyler.
And I'm Tate.
We got Tyler and we got Tate. All right, now Tyler, catcher for Fargo. Tate playing a little shortstop. So just got to ask you a few questions here about an exciting weekend coming up. How excited are you for the tournament and having so many different teams from all over involved?
Oh, it's gonna be a great experience, playing with little older kids, and I think it's just gonna be a really fun tournament.
Some good competition. It's gonna be fun to play some new teams and have some new experiences with our team. Build a bigger bond together.
And I feel like it's got to be fun. I'm sure you play a lot of the same guys every year, but being able to play some guys from even different countries and different states, do you think that's going to help you guys get some looks at some different kind of baseball players?
Yeah, it'll give us some new speeds to look at, different movement behind pitches, and then the maturity of the older kids being able to stay relaxed and calm in tight situations. It's going to be a tough one this weekend.
Yeah, I totally agree. Playing the same players every single year gets kind of boring, so hopefully some new people can spice it up a little bit.
And you guys were talking about playing some older players. How much older are we talking here?
Just 1 year, so not a huge age difference, but
Awesome. Do you guys have any favorite baseball players in the MLB, college, whatever? Any favorite players that you guys model your game after or have helped you practice along the way as you guys have looked to develop your talents?
yeah, for sure. I really like Luis Arias. What he's doing, facing 105 is pretty crazy. So, yeah, definitely model my game after him.
Twins should have kept him.
For sure. I'm more modeled after Joe Mauer. Just good catcher. Like him overall. Play for the Twins.
So are you guys Twins fans then?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kinda.
It's the only team close to us, so
What about the Red Hawks?
they're all right.
Oh, they're all right. I'm not going to tell Hawkeye. I'm good friends with Hawkeye. I'm not going to tell him you said that though. Hopefully he's not watching right now. Well, so big Twins fans. What do you guys think? Or at least you're a big Twins fan. What do you guys think of the year they're having so far?
Oh, it's been a mixed feelings. It's a big roller coaster. They started out really bad, and then they had like a winning streak in the teens. So that's really cool. So hopefully they can make it in the postseason, and hopefully, who knows, win the whole thing. So
Well, I'm a White Sox fan, so you guys are doing better than me. So what else are you guys looking forward to for the tournament itself here coming up?
oh, I think the awareness that it brings to suicide prevention is great. It might give parents the confidence they need to talk to their kid about the important things that this tournament is meant to be. So yeah.
More like the exposure of being able to not hide things and be able to share out. Like this is a great tournament to be able to do all that stuff.
What do you think about all the efforts that have gone into the organization for the tournament and, everyone kind of bringing this together? So you guys get to play, but like you said, also bring awareness to a very important subject.
Yeah, for sure. The organization is great, and it's helped, I know, a lot of people, just bring awareness to the thing that this tournament's about. So, yeah.
Awesome. And a couple last questions here before I let you go. Fargo, an underrated baseball city, just in the whole United States. You got Roger Maris, pretty successful American Association team in here as well. What's it like being able to represent your city against some of these teams from places like South Dakota, Manitoba, and Minnesota and the like?
It's great, you know, being on this team. We get to travel a lot of places that normal players don't get to travel and play a bunch of people, and that's really fun. And we get to represent Fargo in a good way, so I really enjoy that.
I like going to the bigger tournaments and even not winning them, just being there and be able to share your name out there. Just let them know who you are and then make them be worried about you next year and the years on. Because we're a great team and we can compete with anyone.
And how old are you guys? When are we going to see you in the big leagues?
Like 8 years, 6 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Some.
In that time frame.
All right. I'll have to get some rookie cards in the mail at that time. That is all we got for now. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back on Valley News Now. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. Talking more about the youth baseball tournament coming up this weekend. And now we're joined by the co-founder, Elizabeth Med. And so, Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining me in studio to talk about such an important and very cool event.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about the background of the event and how this all got started.
Right. So the inaugural tournament was held in the summer of 2021. We created the Foundation 463 Foundation, which partnered with Fargo Youth Baseball to make this tournament happen. We started that foundation after the suicide death of our 15-year-old son, Liam, who died February 1st of 2021. And we felt he was a baseball player, a second baseman, which is why it's the 463 Foundation. I don't think he ever turned a 463 double play, but we wanted to honor him in that way anyways. And we say that, Liam was a bright star. He was a student athlete. He was a voracious reader, an artist, a Boy Scout, all of these amazing things, the world's best big brother to his little sister who he calls Smalls. And there were no red flags, warning signs, anything like that. So his suicide was really out of nowhere and surprised everyone. And we named the foundation believing that he has passed the ball to us, and it's our mission now to continue his legacy and to continue to spread awareness. And what better way to do it than with a youth baseball tournament where, we get to have a whole bunch of players playing the game that Liam loved, and through it be able to foster these connections and conversations about mental health and suicide prevention.
And what does it mean to you to be able to kind of take that legacy on and, really bring a lot of positives and light to the subject here?
It's absolutely incredible. The circumstances of which we have to do it obviously are completely devastating, but to be able to have that bright light, to be able to continue Liam's legacy, continue his name on, and save lives of other kids so that this doesn't happen to anybody else, so no other family has to experience what we've experienced. That's actually an incredible honor to be able to be in this position to help these families and help these kids.
And when we're talking about 47 teams, over 700 players competing, this is just incredible. And it just sounds like such a undertaking for you and the other organizers involved to bring something like this to life. How much work does go into this event?
A lot. It is an incredible team, and without Fargo Youth Baseball and their leadership and our committee members. We have about 10 committee members, and we start planning. We have a couple weeks off after the tournament, and we start planning for next year's tournament before July 1st. And so it's a huge undertaking trying to get everything organized, reaching out to teams. And again, you ask the question to the players, what's it like to have a tournament like this in Fargo where people, underrate Fargo as a baseball community? Well, we are definitely a baseball community with some top-notch, I think, nationally competitive teams, as we've seen and they've proven. And so to be able to get the word out to a bunch of different states across Canada, to bring players to this community is pretty incredible. And it takes a lot of work, but we have an awesome team to help us do it.
What kind of growth have you seen in this event since your first year, which just about 3 years ago now?
Yeah, so the first year, 2021, we had 28 teams, and now at 47, it just kind of skyrocketed. Our largest numbers prior to this year was 38 teams that we had the second year, so this is pretty incredible. I love to see this growth.
How much fun is it for you to be able to, bring this all and the event itself?
It's a blast. I have so much fun out there all weekend long, talking to players, talking to families and coaches. And we do something really special after every single game. We give out a sportsmanship award because Liam was the kid. He played good baseball, but he was also the kid that loved the camaraderie of the dugout. And he loved to keep the dugout hyped and keep the game going, and maybe a little chirping here and there. But so we always like to give out the sportsmanship award after every game. Teams pick a player from the opposing team, and it's the Hustle Grit Attitude Award. And so we do have a little conversation at home plate and be able to talk about Liam, talk about playing the game the right way with integrity and camaraderie and the importance of that. And so just being able to go around and talk to all these families, give out that sportsmanship award, seeing players playing excellent baseball, and then having parents come up and say, I had conversations with my kid that I didn't know I needed to have, that I wouldn't have had without, this tournament opening them up to that narrative. And so that's pretty special.
And so I know there's a big focus on the raising of awareness, and then just as far as the logistics go, is there fundraising involved in this, and how do you logistically make it possible to even facilitate something like this?
Yeah, we have an absolute incredible fundraiser on our committee. All of our committee members pitch in for all tasks, and especially fundraising. But Kyle Kozier with Veritas Hockey up in Grand Forks, he is incredible when it comes to fundraising and making connections and getting people excited about the tournament. So we start fundraising right away. We have a presenting sponsor. We have sponsors for the sportsmanship medals. Presenting sponsor is PCL, as you mentioned. Sportsmanship medals this year is actually the state of North Dakota Health and Human Services, which is awesome. Again, just trying to get those community partners that really want to encourage our messaging, that support and are dedicated to mental health awareness, getting them on board and being able to put their names to different things to say, hey, we are a community together. We're here to support you. Even if you can't talk to your mom or dad, maybe you can talk to your coach. If you can't talk to your coach, you know that you've got this person here that supports you. And just kind of the community wrapping their arms around these players is awesome.
And if there are other organizations looking to get involved next year, how can they reach out? How can they get involved?
Yeah, probably the easiest way is to email me at emed@463foundation.org. Also, if you go to our website, which is 463foundation.org, and you hit contact me, that emails to me, and so I can respond that way too.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to add or talk about before we let you go here?
No, I don't think so. I think I want this wind and sunshine to keep up so we can have some dry fields for this weekend. But other than that, we're just really looking forward to some baseball. Everybody in the community is welcome to come out and watch baseball. There's no Redhawks this weekend, so there's going to be some really, really good games being played out at the tournament, and you're invited to come out and watch those.
And that's at we got Thoraldson and Anderson baseball complexes in Fargo, Bucky Burgell baseball field in Moorhead. Am I missing anything?
Nope, that's it.
Excellent. Well, go on and get out there and give these guys a visit It should be a wonderful tournament. Thank you so much for everybody who came and made a visit to the studio here at the Digital Desk. We got Tyler, we got Tate, we got Elizabeth, we got an all-star team, we got an all-star weekend coming up. So go get down to the ballpark and enjoy some sunshine. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next time on Valley News Now.